Guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna talk about Apple. The iPad 9 is on the way with the number of solid upgrades. The A13 Bionic chip is the new brain of iPad 9, which also features more capable cameras. The biggest of those camera tricks is the center stage, which lets the iPad selfie camera follow you as you move. The Apple's A13 Bionic chip succeeds the A12 Bionic chip from the iPad Air 2020 model, and Apple's claiming that it is 20% faster than the old one. Apple called out faster live text performance in the iPad 9, which is great for those who take advantages of the new iPad OS 15 feature that lets you easily pull out text from the photos. So you can also expect better gaming and multitasking performance too from this iPad, as it has a A13 Bionic chip. The entry level iPad 9 has a 64 gigabytes of storage with the high end of 256 is it. And so now the iPad have the same design as that of the older iPads. Nothing is changed at all. It's the same one, the same display, the same the design, the same touch ID, the same lightning port, but the only thing that's added is the true tone technology for automatic white balance adjusting for the ambient lighting. And now coming to the battery life, Apple is claiming that it has an all-day battery life for up to 10 hours of web surfing or local video playback. Now let's see after the tests are done by the other YouTube channels. And then coming to the price of the iPad, the starting price of the iPad is $329 for the base storage, that is 64 gigabytes, and if you want a cellular model it starts at $459 in the US. Now coming to the second product, iPad mini. Being one of the favorite iPads of many people, now iPad mini is totally recreated and has all new design that of iPad Air. So this iPad mini is now all screen with the most powerful A15 Bionic chip and super fast 5G. This also supports second generation Apple Pencil and is now available in 4 different gorgeous colors. The iPad mini is 8.3-inch liquid retina display which features a P3 color gamut and up to 500 nits of peak brightness. Now, with the second generation Apple Pencil, the Apple Pencil attaches magnetically to the side of your iPad so that it is always there with you and it is instantly ready for taking sketches, notes, or anything. Now, since the display is all screen, the home button is gone, so that the touch ID is integrated to the power button, which is same as that of iPad Air. The iPad mini is now available in 5G with superfast connectivity and Wi-Fi 6. Both the front and the rear cameras of iPad mini are going to be 12 megapixels, in which the front camera also features center stage. And for night time, this also have a true tone flash which improves photos during low light conditions. The iPad mini started at the base price of $499 in the US for the Wi-Fi model and the $649 for the Wi-Fi plus the cellular model. This is also available in colors such as space gray, pink, purple, starlight. Now the base storage of this iPad Air is 64 GB and you can order now from the Apple website, and the sales start from the 24th of September. Coming to the next product, the Apple Watch Series 7. Now coming to the Apple Watch Series 7, this Apple Watch have a new full screen display with the largest and the most advanced display yet in an Apple smartwatch, with the most durable smartwatch ever and the breakthrough of health innovations and many more features. This Apple Watch Series 7 also supports a 33% of faster charging. The Apple Watch Series 7 comes in 5 different colors, which is green, blue, red, starlight and midnight. And this Series 7 is now reduced by 40% with its borders, and now which allows nearly up to 20% more screen area than the previous Series 6 model, and yes, 50% more screen area than the Series 3. So it being the larger display, now Apple Watch can provide keyboard which is of full scale and you can swipe to type text on your Apple Watch. And now the display is OLED with 50% thicker phone crystal. Another feature is that the Apple Watch now have 33% faster charging than the Series 6 and 8 minutes of charge provides you 8 hours of sleep tracking, which is insane. The price starts at $399 in the US for this Apple Watch and the sales starts in this fall. Coming to the next product, iPhone products, iPhone 13 series. Let's talk about iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 mini. The iPhone 13 has the flat design which is same that of iPhone 12 lineup did. But the notch where Apple's Face ID facial recognition tech is found is now 20% smaller on the iPhone 13. There are also 5 new colors, those are pink, blue, midnight, starlight and product red. The 13 mini and the 13's display are also brighter and more power efficient. Inside the iPhone 13 is the A15 Bionic processor. There are two rear facing cameras on the iPhone 13 mini and iPhone 13. A 12 megapixel wide camera will be the main lens you shoot with, and now it has the same image stabilization hardware as that of 12 Pro Max had last year. The other lens, which is a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, also promises improved photos. The iPhone 13 is gaining cinematic mode, which allows you to adjust the amount of blur applied to the object in the foreground along with the background. It wouldn't be a modern iPhone if Apple didn't spend a little bit of time talking about the iPhone's 5G capabilities. So, this iPhone expect more support for bands, carriers and regions. Battery life has been something that Apple hasn't really talked too much about in recent years. Outside of saying the iPhone's battery should get through a full day of use. This year is more of the same. iPhone 13 owners should expect about 2.5 hours of improved battery life over the iPhone 12. Apple's MagSafe accessories ready to go with iPhone 13, including a MagSafe wallet that supports its Find My network in the event you lose it. Storage now starts at 128 GB, doubling up to 256 GB and again to 512 GB. Pricing starts at $699 for the iPhone 13 mini and the $799 for iPhone 13. Now, coming to iPhone 13 Pro and the Pro Max. Now that we know that the two iPhone 13 base models can do, it's time to learn more about iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max. A phone that Tim Cook is calling the most pro iPhone ever. The Face ID notch is 20% smaller just as iPhone 13, and just like on other standard iPhones, there are 4 colors: graphite, gold, silver and Sierra blue. The iPhone 13 Pro lineup uses the same A15 Bionic as the standard 13 line, so we'll see all the performance bumps in the Pro models as Apple touted the core to iPhone 13 models. But where the new iPhone 15 Bionic shows its power is with the new display on the iPhone 13 Pro and the Pro Max, with its Pro Motion display. A refresh rate can dynamically change from 10Hz to all the way up to 120Hz. The new camera system once again boasts 3 cameras on the back of either Pro model. There's a 77mm telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. The ultrawide now enables macro photography, which is first for any iPhone model. Of course, the iPhone 13 Pro and the Pro Max will have the same cinematic mode when capturing video. And don't worry about picking which area you want the video to focus on before you shoot. You can go back and edit it all the way you want. Prores video is also coming to iPhone 13 and 13 Pro Max at 4K 30 frames per second. This is an addition to recording in Dolby Vision. As for battery life, you're looking at an extra of 1.5 hours over the 12 Pro, and 13 Pro Max gives you about 2.5 hours over the 12 Pro Max. The 13 will start at $999, while the 13 Pro Max starts at $1,099 respectively in the US. Storage amounts go from 128 GB all the way up to 1 terabyte. And so, the pre-orders of all these iPhone 13 models go live on Friday, that is on September 17th, and the orders will arrive on Friday, that is September 24th.